It's our new studio.
Welcome to our new digs.
Wow.
I know.
This is so fun.
It's 2021.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Welcome to our Thursday edition of Title Talk for 2021.
It's exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. It is absolutely exciting. We thank you for joining us.
We always thank you for joining us.
We do.
That we haven't changed it in 2021. We are still so grateful and so thankful that we have our fans and our viewers.
Absolutely. And we do. We have great fans. We have great viewers. This is
we have great people.
Yeah, absolutely. This is our new studio, and we are really excited to be broadcasting from it for the first time officially.
Yeah.
I want to thank my lovely wife Carol for helping out with some of the decor and some of the fun little
decor.
Decor.
The decor.
Yeah, decor. Call
And
it
as always, please let us know if you can't hear us or if we sound very strange.
Yes.
I think we're trying to figure out
We've definitely had some battles over the time with our microphone. But as you know, here we are Inspired Title Group. My name is Drew.
And my name is Amy.
And we are your hosts for another year. Going into 2021.
I didn't get fired.
No.
For bringing dogs in here. He still kept me around.
We had dogs in the studio for the first time.
We did have dogs in the studio. They
probably
did not.
Won't be the last time.
They'll probably be here again. They did not destroy the carpet though.
Oh, they did good. Thanks to your dad for keeping an eye on them.
Thank you, Roseanne. It was so nice to have you on here. It's fun to bring family on here.
It was really nice meeting them, and it was really nice kind of spending some time and getting to know them and a little bit more about what they do. I think that this leads us nicely to maybe our storytelling.
I don't want to tell this story. I don't like this story.
Yeah, it's a story that
sad but true. Not sad, maybe, but something but true.
Realistic.
Yeah.
And I think people could potentially relate to it because it is something that is current and something that people know. So, do you want to start it off?
Yeah, I can start it off. So these refinances that we're talking about that are so super huge right now. So when I run a title report, regardless if it's a refinance or it's a buy-sell, I take my job in a way that I list out everything that comes onto a property. So obviously, if there's 95% of refinances have an open mortgage.
Right. That's what the ultimate term refinance is I'm refinancing the current mortgage and paying that one off to either change my rate, change the term, take money out. You're refinancing what is already there. So there's typically something there.
So at first glance, if I do like a quick search and I don't see a mortgage, then I spend some more time kind of, and sometimes it's something simple, like something's indexed wrong or something is, misposted. So that's kind of like the first thing I always look for. If it's a refinance, I scrounge around for a mortgage for a long time.
Definitely.
But also what I do is name searches, like we had talked about, and any claims for liens, any judgments, any LPs, those
LPs.
Lis pendences.
Notification of a lawsuit or notification that there is a foreclosure. It's Latin. Okay.
Yes. Is it Latin?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Thank you. I wasn't questioning you. I just thank you for that fun fact. So anything that shows up on title that isn't any unpaid taxes, any delinquent taxes, because theoretically this is all something that should get sorted out before a closing.
Definitely.
So yeah, I did a title, raised the mortgage, raised a it was a lis pendens for a building code violation.
Yep. There was a judgment sitting out there
from 2019,
and it was for $500 a day or $2,500
a day.
$2,500 a day. A day. Okay.
And it's kind of
2019.
And that's kind of it's a city of Chicago thing that I see it mostly. It's usually for like work that should be getting done to the house, and a lot of these times they'll give this $2,500 a day fine that they say once you prove that all of these fixes are made, then that gets wiped out.
Right.
It's just their way to scare you into doing the work that needs to get done for a house.
Right.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, that's perfect. That's good explanation. So, moving that file forward, the refinance. This is now on a refinance deal, as Amy indicated. So she raises this building code violation. There's a $2,500 day lien judgment that is being, that is sitting out there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now it goes through the process and it closes. No how, no way does this get dealt with.
Nope.
Meaning there's no payoff of it. There's no instruction on how it's going to be handled. So it comes to the policy time. We issue the title policy and we go ahead and say, well, wait a minute, this never got addressed. What do we do? Well, option A is leave it on. And that's the right option because it never got dealt with. And it's a refinance. Okay, it's not a buy-sell. Not that a refinance lessens the magnitude of what that lien is. It just means that the owner is not, this is really, we're insuring the mortgage. We're telling the lender that you're gonna be in first position.
Right.
So now the lender is gonna get this policy and see that there's this lien out there.
Mm-hmm.
And that their mortgage is recorded after the lien was. So
Technically,
in
theory,
they're in second position.
to that judgment.
Right.
Or that was
So if the property goes sideways and the buyer or the owners default and are in a foreclosure situation, that mortgage is second. That mortgage
Which
is in a bad priority position.
Yeah.
And that lien from the city holds priority over the mortgage.
Right.
The lender's not gonna be okay with that.
No.
Not at all. Now, if we waive it, meaning we remove it from title and we issue the policy clean with their mortgage in first position, now they go sell the property and they come back to the title company and go, time out, what'd you guys do about that lien? And our answer would be, we just waived it. And they're gonna go, yeah, that's okay. And then the liability comes to the title company to say, you're ultimately on the hook for $2,500 a day starting in 2019, let's calculate that. There's the risk and the liability that the title companies take. So a mistake that is made is expensive and costly
Yeah.
to the title insurance company.
Oh yeah.
And to sit here and say that, well, it's no big deal, we have insurance for that stuff, errors and omissions thing, that's not the point.
No.
Because there's still an issue to how that looks on our ability and the problems it poses for the clients, the customer, that they have to go through these
Yeah.
difficulties to resolve these issues.
Right. Talk
So-
about being vulnerable.
Yeah.
Like-
I mean, right?
Yeah.
It's an industry that when there is a mistake or when there is an error, it's expensive.
And it shows people's true colors. This is the other thing that I am in shock about
Right.
all the time about I wasn't you guys.
Right.
It's
Right.
honestly, and I don't mean to sound crappy, but that's
Fingers pointers.
it's a huge part in title and what we do right now. And then we have some of these refinances that some of the lenders we work with are so anal and
Which is good.
which is so good, but it's so annoying at the time.
Yeah.
We have closers will be like, they just won't stop asking about this lien. I was like, they shouldn't stop asking about this lien until it's handled. So it's it's really easy to say we're so busy and we just looked it over and everyone's trying to close these before the end of the new year and everyone's trying to close these before. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's the people that are so overly anal about these titles and stuff. Though you're my best friends. Reach out to me on a title side and when I get that email, I'm like, grr, but then I look at the email okay, thank you, because we're dealing with it now and not when it's a claim in after policy or
Because
whatever.
then it's too late.
Right.
We
So
can
thank
do
you. Keep
something.
doing it. Keep annoying me. You're not annoying me.
Yeah.
You're actually saving me a lot of headache and hassle.
Right.
Um,
protecting the risk.
So it's where's the fine line and what is the best option? Because then we have those people that wait until the day of closing and then you're trying to
Right.
figure it out, and that's awful as well. So please keep coming with, well, there's a lien from 2006, but there was a mortgage after it. Just show me a release and it's gone. But
And that's, we've talked before about the deceit in the industry and the issues that we come up with with wire fraud and some of these other things.
yeah.
This is when they prey upon us, is when we're busy.
Yeah.
And they're just assuming that it's gonna, slip underneath the rug and they're going to miss it.
That's such a crap excuse.
Right. Well, there's a lot of deceitful people out there. I mean,
Yeah.
this is how we opened up the show today,
Right.
talking about what happened in our country's capital. I mean,
Yeah.
we are trying to be the folks who look at the positive and look at the good side, but yet you can't just turn your head away from things can happen and things do happen
And things
you
will
have to-
happen.
Right. You have to
Yeah.
be prepared to react to those things.
Mm-hmm.
And we take all of those measures to protect you as our client, you as our friends, our customers.
Mm-hmm.
Every detail that Amy brings up is not to raise
It's
an
not to be
issue.
annoying. It's,
No,
it's not to.
Hey, let's just talk about this and let's get this thing taken care of so you can rest at night.
Yeah,
And so we can rest at night.
And Drew always tells me my job is to report the news.
Right.
So like when he said that when I first started, like okay, like
Right.
you win, I will tell you every dumb thing that you need to know about this property because it's my job and your house rests in
Right.
like
In her
I'm
hands.
doing my
Sorry.
job the right way.
Yeah, rest in your hands. Sorry about that.
Don't worry, I am overly anal about
she's
my job.
definitely one of those folks who really put forth that when in doubt, raise it out.
And then we'll talk
then
about it at
question
least.
Yeah.
And that's my thing. Like, I do it to
For
raise
sure.
conversations. I don't do it to be an annoying person that's making
sure.
your job harder. I do it because if you see it, we'll start a conversation and we'll figure it out together. And that it's not on me, it's not on you, it's on us to figure it out.
It is.
And that's
It is.
kind of how I.
That's our story for today, and you know, sorry that it has some variance to it, and maybe some sadness and not so great endings, but
It's the reality of
think
our
it is-
everyday.
It is a reality of our
Yeah.
everyday, and I think it's something that you guys need to see and hear. I think it's important that you ask the questions, and if there's things that we can do to help you out and maybe protect you from the problems that may arise. I mean, we're here to work with you and help you and guide you so that the transactions can go smoothly. So,
Yeah.
thanks for listening to that aspect of what we do. We really thank you guys for tuning in today. You know, the country is still one of the best, and I think we need to remember that. I think we need to get out in the world today and make a difference. Try to impact somebody today, somehow, some way, make a difference. Tomorrow is another day. Today will never happen again, so make it as great as you can. Because
You already had your quote.
I'm just spewing stuff.
Spewing stuff.
Spewing stuff.
Well, spew quickly because we have
Yep. We are Inspired
we've been
Title.
boring people for an hour already.
Okay, good. We are Inspired Title. We thank you guys for tuning in here today.
Yes.
And definitely look forward to seeing you guys next week. My name is Drew.
And my name is Amy.
Thanks for joining us, guys. Remember, Inspired Title. We are the title company that cares. So until next week, take care, guys.
Happy 2021.
Woohoo!